Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the YouTube channel. It's your boy, Sully Pones. First of all, ignore the wet shirt. Got a little bit of moisture on it. You know, it doesn't actually look that bad in person. For some reason, the camera just really exaggerates the wetness on the shirt. But trust me, it's not as bad as it looks. I know how to dry my hands properly. I don't use my shirt to dry my hands. But anyways, as the title suggests, the journey is over. Now, what does that mean? You guys might be wondering, oh my gosh, Sully, are you done? Are you quitting YouTube? Is this it? You came back from Mario and Luigi Brothership and now you're booking it? No, that's not what it means, guys. When I say the journey is over, I mean the Mario and Luigi Brothership journey is now over. I completed the game the other day, and let me just say I had a blast playing through that game. I uploaded every single day for over 40 days, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that was kind of difficult for me to do. There were some days where I was just not feeling it, and there were moments throughout these last 40 days where I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna upload today, but I still persevered, I buckled down, and I still managed to do these daily uploads. A lot of you guys are always so sweet to me, reaching out, telling me to take a break or not to overload myself and to try to grind and upload every single day. However, it's not about doing it for anyone other than me. The thing is, daily uploading is not really that difficult. It's honestly something that I enjoy to do. It's very fulfilling for me to do. It's more so just about how I manage my time and the way I go about uploading these videos. Like with YouTubers, it's common for a YouTuber who uploads videos every day to always kind of be like a day or two or try to get his head as much as possible. But with me, I wasn't doing that. I was honestly just like uploading videos every single day as I recorded them. So I'd record the video, and then within a few hours after editing it, it would be uploaded to YouTube. And I realized that it's not really sustainable in the long run, because certain days things will come up or I'll be tied down to certain commitments and I'm not able to upload videos on time, so I would end up having to cancel certain plans or postpone certain things, commitments that I would have, and focus on just getting that video out for the day. So I know moving forward now, I have to schedule myself and manage my time better in order to maintain daily uploads, which is something that I want to do. It's not something that I feel like I'm pressured to do or I'm doing it for any other reason other than myself. Like I said earlier, gosh, this wet shirt, it just looks so bad. It's annoying me. Like it literally does not look that bad. Watch, if I zoom out, you see, you can't see it. That's how it looks like in real life. But as I get closer to the camera, it's just so exaggerated. Ugh, so annoying. So what am I working on right now? Some of you guys are probably wondering, Sully, what's coming up next on the channel? So first of all, I want to say we're not fully done with Mario and Luigi Brothership. In terms of the Let's Play aspect, we have completed it. There's really nothing else for me to do or show off in the game. So I'm currently working on a review where I'll be reviewing my experience with the game and then rating it at the very end. Is it a game that is worth picking up? Of course, without a shadow of a doubt. I'm 100% advocating for anybody, especially Mario and Luigi fans who've played previous Mario and Luigi titles. Pick up this game. You're not going to be disappointed. For $60, you are getting your money's worth and some. The game itself is very long. Some people might say it's dragged out, but hey, content is content, you know? You can't really complain about too much content. If you're not about enjoying a game or an experience or playing or having that experience where you're spending hours and hours playing a game, then maybe don't be playing that game. Play other games, shorter titles and whatnot, because there's plenty of those Nintendo games. But if you're comparing like Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which is like maybe 12 hours of gameplay at 100%, versus Mario and Luigi Brothership, which is like 50 hours of gameplay, both for the same price, you're getting your money's worth with Mario and Luigi Brothership. So I would 100% recommend anybody who is a Mario and Luigi fan to pick up that game and play it for themselves. Now, as I was saying earlier, I'm working on a review. I'm also going to be doing tier list videos. So there's a bunch of those tier list videos that I want to do for Mario & Luigi Brothership. Like, for example, ranking all of the islands, ranking all of the boss battles, ranking the bro moves. And then I'm also working on a video where I'll be showing off all of the references and Easter eggs in Mario & Luigi Brothership to other titles. Not necessarily just Mario games, but there's a lot of references to other titles in that game. So I want to make a video just kind of putting it all together together in one video. I think that would be pretty cool. It's something I wanted to do when like the Super Mario Bros. Movie came out, but I just never got around to doing it. And even last year in 2023, like there was a lot of good games that came out. Even in 2024, a lot of good games that came out that I just never played that I also want to play here on the channel. So what I've been thinking of doing, which is something that I also haven't done in such a long time, but I think it would be pretty cool to do, is to do 2 Let's Plays at the same time. And some of you guys were suggesting that I do that, and the reason I think it's a good idea is because it gives the viewers the option to pick between one of 2 different games. So if I'm, for example, playing through an RPG and many people don't want to watch me play through an RPG, and I'm uploading something else that's not RPG related, people can then choose to watch that over the other. Or if you guys are avid viewers and you guys want to watch as much content from me as possible, then you get 2 games being played at once. Now obviously the uploads wouldn't be 2 uploads a day, because then that would really be overwhelming me with making content. So I would essentially alternate every other day between one of the 2 playthroughs that I'd be doing here on the channel. And it's something honestly that I'm really leaning towards. So maybe this weekend when I do start my next Let's Play, you guys will actually have 2 Let's Plays that will be launched this weekend, and you'll be able to pick or choose between both of them or watch both of them if you guys want. Now, I'm also working on other projects as well. I have a couple other channels that I'm working on as well, and you know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it is overwhelming, like the workload to manage multiple YouTube channels, especially when I don't have a team or any help to help me. It does get overwhelming. So I'm looking for an editor for a project that I will be working on very, very soon, a YouTube channel, and it's something that requires an editor. And I know I have a couple editors, but my editors are like busy with life and school, so I don't want to necessarily rely on just one editor. It would be nice to have like multiple editors. So if any of you guys watching this video are video editors, feel free to email my email, which will be in the description of my YouTube channel. Email me with some of your work and show me like what kind of editing you could do and like your editing styles, or if you have like a portfolio, then go ahead and shoot me an email or shoot me a DM on Twitter, aka X, where you could just show me your work, and I'll be able to like hopefully find somebody that can help me with this project. Because like I said, I have a couple YouTube channels that I'm already managing, and then one that I want to start and manage, be in full control of in terms of like the editing and the upload schedule. But then I have this other YouTube channel idea, which I'm not going to speak on yet until I have an editor for this channel. Once that is like set in stone, then eventually all the details will come out. But until then, obviously I'm just gonna kind of keep everything on the DL and just keep focusing on maintaining uploads for Sully Pones. But yeah, I just honestly wanted to make this video to kind of check in with you guys. And once again, thank you all for your support. On the YouTube analytics, it'll show you like how many reoccurring viewers you have that will come back and watch your videos. So I'm at a point where like every day, like for the Brothership series, and we had the same consistent amount of viewers coming back every day watching the playthrough, and that was just really heartwarming and awesome to see. Granted, my channel is not in the algorithm anymore, and I don't know if YouTube Let's Plays even have a chance at getting into the algorithm. I feel like a lot of the YouTube Let's Players that like are still around today that have like a decent viewership behind them are not necessarily reliant on YouTube algorithm, but rather they have like a core audience that will essentially watch anything that they put out. Like a person that comes to mind is Chugga Conroy. It's kind of funny because when I started Brothership, or when I was intending on doing Brothership, obviously the game wasn't out yet, but he had already started playing through Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, and you know, he has like a solid viewership for his playthrough. Like I think like every day people, like he has like on average like 50 to 70,000 people coming every single day and watching that game. And it's not like he's even playing the 3DS remake. He's playing the regular Bowser's Inside Story that was released like almost 2 decades ago. And it's kind of crazy to see like, you know, a game that old getting that many views regularly on YouTube. So it's pretty awesome to see. But again, like I said, that's just kind of like my theory with like YouTube. It's like YouTube doesn't really push that type of content anymore into the algorithm because YouTube's just changed so much. So my plan essentially for my YouTube channel, and it's kind of always been like this for a while, is that my goal is to branch out of doing daily Let's Plays. The only reason I'm doing daily Let's Plays now is because there are games that I haven't played that I wanted to play, but due to the fact that I didn't play them when they came out or didn't play them at all on the channel, I feel like I just like owe it to my core audience. And it would just be nice to have these projects done and set in on my YouTube page. So in the future, anyone who wants to come back or anybody who's looking for a specific let's play that they could watch of a particular game that I haven't played through yet, they'll be able to find it on my YouTube page. Let me just say that Let's Plays necessarily won't be a thing forever. However, whenever Nintendo does release their new console, which I don't know if you guys have seen, but that thing has apparently been leaked online. And I'm not gonna be posting any photos or anything like that because Nintendo is pretty like anal about having people talk about things that are unreleased and whatnot. I'm not gonna be showing like any images or anything like that. However, like as more information tends to come out, maybe I'll make like a more comprehensive video of some sort regarding the new Nintendo console, which from what I've seen online, it literally looks like the Nintendo Switch, just like a Nintendo Switch S, like, you know how like Apple used to release the iPhone 6 and then the 6S and then the 7, and I don't know if there was a 7S, like the 5 and the 5S, the 10, the 10S, you know, so it's like an upgraded Switch, but it's not a new concept. The console has the same core value and the same core design, essentially, maybe just much beefier, which I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping that this thing is like as strong as the PlayStation 4 Pro. If not, I don't know what Nintendo are doing. Like, what's the point of releasing something new if you're not gonna make it beefier? But from what I've seen, it looks like it will be a beefier console. So hopefully, for the first time in Nintendo history, we will actually have a very powerful console that is able to compete with its competitors. But again, who knows? It's still a little too early to, you know, figure all that out. I don't think Nintendo will be releasing or giving any announcements regarding the new Nintendo console anytime this year. People have said towards the end of the year, like before Christmas. I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of doubtful. I'm thinking maybe they're going to announce it March of 2025, maybe towards the end of the year for us, 2025. That's when the console will be released. I personally thought back in the day, if you were to ask me in the summer, I was like, oh, they're guaranteed announcing it by the end of the year, and then they're releasing it March 2025, because that was around the time they released the Nintendo Switch back in 2017. For all I know, I could be wrong. Nobody really knows this stuff with Nintendo and how they plan and market their stuff. Nintendo's like one of the most private companies when it comes to like leaks and rumors and whatnot. Aside obviously from like games getting leaked before the release date. However, that's not really their fault. It's just because, you know, the Nintendo Switch was hackable from the very beginning of its launch, and, you know, anyone who has a cartridge of a Nintendo Switch game can essentially just dump the ROM online, and then people are able to play the game early. So I don't know if they're gonna be fixing that. Obviously, they're probably gonna try to like make it much harder for the Nintendo Switch to get hackable, but it just seems like, yeah, like that's just kind of inevitable with like Nintendo and whatnot. That's pretty much like where it's at. Like, you know, I just kind of wanted to make this video quickly to check in. I know I made an update video like a couple weeks ago, not even, maybe like a week and a half ago. It was a really brief update video, and, you know, either way, my intention was to make a video like this after completing Mario and Luigi Brothership, because like I said, playthroughs, let's plays will not be the permanent thing on this channel forever. The idea is to branch into something, even if it's just gameplay. It's not like I'm saying I'm never gonna play games on the channel. Of course I'm gonna be playing games, but the idea is to kind of move towards something that will help the channel grow and cater towards this new YouTube algorithm. And it's something that I'm still trying to figure out, like what works for me, what am I passionate about doing, ultimately just being the one in full control of my YouTube channel. I think since 2017, I've always kind of pawned off my videos to different editors throughout the years, and I never really could say that I was satisfied with everything, because, you know, it's always better to be in full control of your creative passion. And for me, I feel like, you know, I'm at that point in my career where, like, yeah, it's just like, if I'm gonna do this, I want to be in full control. But as I was saying earlier, I have a couple other ideas that are in the works right now, but I'm not gonna speak on these things until the time comes and I'm ready to reveal what it is that I'm actually working on. Any editors out there, please feel free to email me. Like I said, my business email is in the description of my YouTube page. Also, my Twitter DMs are open for the public, so anyone out there there who does video editing, feel free to DM me any of your works. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, guys, other than that, once again, thank you all so much for the continued support. I really do appreciate it. So for the rest of this week, we will have Mario and Luigi Brothership content. And then this weekend, whether Friday or Saturday, I will be launching the new projects that I am going to be playing here on the channel. I haven't, like I said, fully decided if I'm going to be playing through 2 games at once. I'm leaning towards that right now, but no guarantees. I don't want to say that I'm doing it for sure just to get anyone's hopes up. Guaranteed, God willing, there will be a new Let's Play by the end of this week, and that will essentially be daily uploads until we complete that, and then we'll move on to something else that I have in mind, and so on and so forth. But other than that, guys, thank you so much once again for the continued support. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for riding with me. I really do appreciate it. Let's make 2025 the best year of Sully Pones. I'm gonna make sure to put out the best content that I've ever put out in my entire career in this upcoming year, and just hopefully evolve and get better and better as time moves forward. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube page if you aren't. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you for your continued support, and I will hopefully see you guys very soon for that new project. Peace.